be rushing the pod.
Nigga, I ate half a pot de Leo today.
Yeah, nigga. You be alright, bitch.
Nigga, you don't go 20 minutes without eating something.
It's not true. It's not true.
Nigga don't even be thirsty. Nigga, you ever realize that, eh? When this nigga, he ain't thirsty, he'll grab something to drink, go. You ain't even thirsty.
Alright, man, listen.
Fix your hat, nigga.
First of all, my hat gonna be sideways because I can't at you.
Look
I can't let them know my next move.
It's hard for you to hide.
Shit dripping down your lip. You got.
Why would you look at that? That's why your mic going in your neck.
Shit definitely was moving. I'm recorded, by the way. I mean, we freestyle.
Oh, my fat. Nigga act like he had a trach. Go ahead.
So, y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful people. Another day, crazy week, but episode 3 of the You Heard Me Cuz podcast. It's your main host, Pun, a.k.a. Juan, a.k.a. El Juanito. So we can't forget that nickname from my Hispanic people.
A.k.a. Diggy.
I'm editing that. Yo, you're drawing. I'm editing that. Nigga, y'all ain't hear that. Nigga, you can't. Nigga, now you just made it obvious. You just said, like I said,
Nigga got sticky fingers. What?
To the right of me, I got my big Brody, man. Yo.
Jawan Sir, a.k.a. Sticky Fingers.
Nigga, can we start? All right, to the right of me, I got my boy, man, my big bro, the one and only, man, Big Papa, a.k.a. Smokey the Bear, a.k.a. J-Love, a.k.a. whatever the fuck you want to call him, the man with 1,000 talents and can get any job done you need on your house, besides doing the roof, because I don't know if he got that talent yet, but ain't electrical.
I can't do it. I know somebody who
Man, know somebody can. Yeah, that's Bruh Man for the fifth flow. To the left of me, I got Cuz, Big Cuz, the one and only 5-foot assassin, a.k.a. E-Money Munchkin, the biggest munch out there. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yo, you remember what you said the other day, yo? I sent the picture that, this is, and Cuz said, what'd he say? He was like, she can sit on my face. Yo,
One line.
This guy's diabolical. But, hey, man, we got another
thing. You look good, I'll be your chair.
Wow. What? She look good. I'm in your chair?
I'll be your chair. I'll be their stool.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good episode.
Yeah, this is gonna be wild. Man, crazy week, man. I don't know how y'all work weeks was, but mine was shitty, as y'all know. I had a long week. A lot of shit going on. We was going to court for y'all yesterday, but some shit happened. Life shit, but it's all right. We got it taken care of, and yeah, man, it's been a shitty week. We hoping y'all having a better week because life is hard, and these jobs do not show no love to us at all. So, and I think everybody out there can understand that. So, how your week, bro? It's been.
I almost quit the other day, but yeah, it was all right.
I mean, that's every day.
No, I don't want to quit every day. The other day, I really almost walked the fuck off. But you know what it is, man. You gotta just take your battles. You gotta take your losses. And they said I'm a bricklayer, so they say some days the wall gonna win. When they talk about the wall, they talk about the brick of the block.
They talking about the wall that Trump building or the wall that...
Nah, nigga, like the...
I'm playing. It was a joke. All right, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
No, you gotta edit that.
Yeah. No, why you gotta edit that?
I got mad Mexican homies, bro.
I do too, bro.
They edit that, man.
Bro,
you took it too
far.
Bro,
shout out my boy Lewis. He Mexican. He called me a nappy-headed fucker every day. Every time I call, he like nappy-headed fuck. So I'm just saying, man, we cool. That's our peoples. We can say a little shit back. They don't get mad when we say
some days, they say the wall gonna win, and the wall wasn't the past 2 days. Plus, me out there working, I don't just bricklay, I labor and everything too. I don't have to, but my foreman, the foreman I work for is my first foreman ever. And it's my man, like he put his name on the line for me, so I do extra, you feel me? So, yeah,
that's love. You show love, you show love back.
Yeah.
I can't say that for my job. They don't show love, and I damn sure don't show love back. So, E, what's up, man? How this week been, cuz?
Oh, week was going good. Till somebody got in my account, cleaned me out, so... Yeah, nigga, nigga broke now. Yeah,
everything gonna work out, nigga.
But we definitely
so if you see me selling dick, hey, listen, man, we gotta survive out here. So
survival.
Listen, man.
Nah, man.
E-double. It's E.double with a 3 at the end, and I can't disclose my number, but I'm just saying, if you lonely, I'm only charging $50.
50 is crazy.
That's equivalent to.
All right, let me ask you this: if Meatball say, "Pull up, eat my ass right now," how much you charge her?
I'm charging her double.
Oh man! Oh shoot! We just popped in. We didn't want to. But you are? I'm gonna edit this out, man. But nah, man, it's been one of those weeks, cause I get that. Like, that's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, these scamming dudes, like I said, they clean you out, dog. They clean you out. It's crazy.
Nah, I ain't get scammed or nothing like that. Somebody got my account.
Yeah, well, that's some scammer shit.
Somebody's got my information.
Yeah. Nah, that shit's crazy. Like I said, I had that happen to me one time. I'm like, thank God I was broke because I ain't having it in my account. They try to charge a pretty penny, but it ain't come out. So those are thankful for that.
Let's get into the meat and the potatoes of this. So how's your celibacy going? You know what I'm saying? Positive and negative.
Wow. He started off crazy already.
I'm losing hearing in my left eye. You have a lot more
Start
energy.
putting holes in walls yet?
Nah, but you have a lot more energy though.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
But you be mad at everything. Like, why my shoelace come undone? Ready to fight? You know what I mean? But it's all right. I'll probably break it next week.
Yo, he's probably break it next week. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm proud of you. Like I said,
Think about it though. Look at these calluses. I build shit all day. You really think I'm gonna put myself to sleep at night?
No, it's true.
I use my hands all day. You think I'm gonna use them at night too? No, I'm sorry. I tried.
That's true too. That's true too. But at the same time, I'm still proud of you. As long as I know you, bro. It's a whole month. I ain't, listen. I ain't gonna put your business out there, but I'm proud of you. That's all I'm gonna say. Proud of you. I'm gonna cut what we just said. We had a little mishap.
Technical difficulty.
Sorry, people. I gotta get myself together. All right, let's start off with. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh this one out. We're gonna say this, yo. Niggas are the kings to get niggas caught, other brothers caught up because, yo, when your stories don't match, yo, it's the worst thing ever. Oh man,
stories don't match. Sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Niggas just be chatting.
Yeah, it's whole two different wavelengths right now.
Niggas didn't even have to say it on an amount or a number. Like, nigga says a month, no, a week. It's only been 2 days.
I'm just saying, if y'all kill somebody and y'all put the dead body in the trunk, don't tell me.
Yeah, don't tell it.
Don't tell me. Just let me go for the ride,
that's
man.
That's the most honest person I know. Don't tell it. All right, we're gonna start off with this. The Madden cover just came out, and I hate the Eagles and shit. So,
Saquon was the cover.
Yes. So
Saquon did his thing though.
I still hate the Eagles. Listen, all y'all Eagles fans out there, hey, y'all say what y'all want. I hate y'all niggas. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So if Saquon get the Madden curse, well, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna feel bad. So I'm just start off like that, nice and simple, put it out there.
I like the Eagles.
What?
I like them.
You like the Eagles?
I don't like Eagles fans.
Okay.
The team's good.
Yeah, all right. Let me correct that. Yeah, I don't hate the team,
Eagles.
But the fans can make you hate a team though.
Yeah.
Like the fans can make you hate a team. Like I don't have no personal vendetta against them. Nothing. When Mike Vick was there, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was hoping they won, but I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I just don't like the fans. Y'all got the worst fans in the world. Philly sports fans. Period. The worst fans in the world. So
they're fake. Popcorn at you because they're losing down by like 15-20 and then cheer for you. They come back and win.
Yeah. And they say you always knew they was gonna win, or I live in.
Hey, nigga, you threw popcorn at me.
Well, yo, when Ben,
I think Knicks fans might be worse. Yeah. New York fans.
I mean, I don't know because.
You see how they did that Pacers?
Speaking of, we could jump into the Knicks too because they fired Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know about firing him, and then on top of that, you
fired him, but you had like Josh Hart had what 6 points,
and not even just that. They every game they was close and they folded. They had leads and folded. The first game y'all was up by 8 and y'all lost. Y'all was up by 8 with 40 seconds. Like there's some stuff you can blame on the coach, there's some stuff you can't. And on top of that, you owe him $30 million. You owe this man $30 million. What's the point of firing him? You got still paying $30 million.
Somebody in the office like, I need answers now.
Nah, for real.
I mean,
who we owe the less money to? The coach.
I kind of get it at the same time. It's like this man waited till game 3, game 4 to suff his players out. You playing your starters 40+ minutes and they getting injured. It's like,
nah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. I ain't gonna lie.
You see, I will never forget that nigga when he did my boy D Rose, man. Fuck his career up.
Yeah, he did. D Rose ain't never.
He's never been out there, man.
D Rose never came out.
That's right. He had to. They were up, right?
They were up. We was killing the Sixers. Hey, and there was no reason for him to be playing in the fourth quarter, and he ended up playing. And now his career is history.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Tom really the original. Like, yo, I don't care if you tired. I don't care about none of that. You gonna play this game, like I said. But he did better than.
He really a slave back.
Now he an overseer. He really an overseer.
That's crazy.
Like, for real, he coaching that.
He's a good coach.
I can't feel my hands. Boy, pick that kind.
Yeah, exactly. You say you need water? Okay, I'll throw some water on you. Go back out there. Like, he don't care. Like,
man, he's a hell of a coach, but
it get you to the playoffs. It'll get your team right, all that stuff. But, he don't get the job done. But still, own a coach $30 million.
Hey, I'll be happy. Listen, I can retire with $30 million.
Y'all gotta pay me $30 million and I can hate on y'all.
see what happened with Melo. Remember Melo? He didn't even play for the Hawks. They just gave him the money.
They gave him the money. Bro, that's the best feeling in the world. You getting paid and you get to go home. That's like when COVID, when they was getting unemployment. But they making $30 million.
Hey, Paul George, is that how you feel?
Yeah.
Fuck Paul George.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck Paul George.
I ain't gonna lie. If you talk about somebody that's really robbing the team and robbing somebody, Paul George is number one. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. And we're gonna be real too.
Yo, the night he scored like, what was it, 9 points and then went on vacation.
Went on vacation with his girl? Yo,
he was. Yeah, I think out of all the signings we ever had, man, we signed Elton Brand, old ass. When we signed Harden, when we signed Andre Miller, ain't nothing worse. This might be the worst signing we ever had in the offseason.
I'm trying to think, yo.
Real.
Yeah, it really
when we got old ass C-Web, he was better than that.
If you trying to get a lick, go to the Sixers.
Telling you, yo.
Nah, it's facts. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy because Paul George was just on the Clippers, 3 years ago? And when Kawhi was down, he was holding them down the playoffs. You know, he was doing his thing. I mean, and then like a couple years later, you go to the Sixers and you just lose. You just nothing. Like, it's crazy. Like
that was his last
That was his last little star stretch. Yeah. It's like Brad Bill. Brad Bill over there in the Suns. I
told you he wasn't like that.
Well, Brad Bill went what?
Nah, he wasted too much time like that.
Yeah, Brad was like that. You bugging, cuz. What?
Scored 30 points.
Game. For a little bit, he had game, and then
he could ball, but I never thought he was top 10 in the league.
I ain't
top 10, but I mean,
you said that.
I've never said Brad Bill was top.
You say he's the best shooting guard in the league,
bro. I've never said Brad Bill.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, top shooting guard? Yes, I did say that.
Yeah.
That year, Brad averaged 30. I thought he was the top shooting guard.
With the worst team in the league,
bro. It happens.
He get 40 shots.
Yeah,
bro. That happens. Nigga, Kobe done had one of some bad teams.
He was trying to put him over Jimmy.
Who?
Jimmy
Butler.
Bro,
come on.
At one point, I was putting him over Jimmy.
Regular season, bro. He get 40 shots a game.
Bro. At one point, he might not have been the best, but he was definitely a top 3. And I was damn sure.
Remember Devin Booker?
Yes.
You're drawing.
He
wasn't.
D-Book was losing and was putting up 50, 60 points.
His rookie year.
No.
That was one of the worst. Suns was one of the worst organizations until they got
COVID,
good talent.
COVID year.
And they got Chris Paul.
COVID year, Devin was putting up big numbers, having a great year.
Yeah, that's when they were up and coming. They just missed the playoffs.
It was trash.
And then they got Chris Paul and they waited to the finals.
At the end of the day, Brad was a top. He was top. He was a top 2, top 3.
Top 5, maybe.
What? Clay wasn't better than him. Clay wasn't better than him. I'm taking that year Brad over Clay too.
You must be smoking.
This guy.
Y'all, I don't know what y'all. This is what I be saying with the Klay Thompson shit. Clay was good, but let's be real. You take him outside of Warriors, Clay was not gonna be nothing in this league.
I don't know about that.
He would have been me. He would have been all right. He would have been a mediocre guard.
Nah, you crazy.
Bro, Clay was not going anywhere and being a star power on any team.
Crazy. Players make the system, man.
I was looking at the bulletin you got there.
Oh, like I said, you bucking, cuz. You bucking.
Nah.
I was saying, I was going to start off with the Meg story. You seen the, what?
He talks about YouTuber Duke having 8 baby moms.
Oh.
Yeah, he came out about it, though.
You talking about, okay. You talking about the Duke Dennis shit?
Yeah, but he came out about it, though. They said that, he said, yeah, like he never denied the claim of having a kid or kids, but he ain't say the number.
Yeah.
But he said the number that y'all saying ain't.
I don't know, though. When they showed the little pictures, this is another thing.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the type of nigga where you could be secure, but there's something about that. I don't know. But he walk in the room, bro. They
just throw it at him.
I don't know what it is.
They throw it at him, bro.
He be alright, but that dude DDG, he played dirty pool, bro.
Yeah. He remind me a lot of Cumberland. Remind me a lot of Cumberland niggas. Where for real, he played that little like, oh, that's my man's, but I'm gonna kick
when
it
he
back.
Was sitting on that couch with that girl and the dude, I forget the other YouTuber's name. The girl was like, "Oh, can you hand me my purse?" He was talking to the girl.
Mm-hmm.
DDG was mad, so he went to grab the purse. Dude, DDG smacked his hat off his head. It's like, "Oh, my bad, bro." The nigga was bald. That's crazy, bro.
That's why I said he moved wild. But like I said, that whole, I ain't gonna lie, that's another thing.
My thing is like, why are people so other people in people's personal lives?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why is that outrage? This nigga has 8 baby moms. That's typical nigga shit,
bro.
And he got it's like because he has a status or somewhat, people care.
My thing is, what's wrong with not letting the world have access and the ability to like have like see your kid. Like it's
Yeah.
not. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. If I don't want to post my kid,
You don't gotta post your
now if
kid.
I'm saying little ain't mine, then that's different.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to post your kid,
And then also on top of that, I don't like he was saying in the vid. I did see the vid where Duke was saying like how people kind of push like his baby mom and them to get on social media, start talking about it. Like yo, like it wasn't no problem before, but then we all found out. Now y'all pushing for it to be a problem. It's like yo, like he got 8 kids. Listen, it's dudes in your own community that do this. That got, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think he got 8, but like he said I don't post anything
about his family.
about my family. He said, because y'all take 2 and 2 and make 16 out of it.
Exactly. Yo, all I'm saying, another thing is, yo, I love Twitter. I love X, whatever you want to call it. But bro,
Twitter,
I do not want, huh?
You love Twitter?
Yes.
I wonder why. Twitter, we have a lot of that shit on it.
I mean, you would only know this while you
Exactly.
were
I can't look at my Twitter.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
That X, I swipe up quick.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I had a funny story. This is when I was doing a ride along with shout out my boy Jose, and I was on Twitter, and he was and he was trading me, and I'm trying to show you something on Twitter.
He's on the ride along. He trade me.
All right, man, come on, bro.
That's crazy work.
Come on,
But go ahead.
So that was crazy. But nah, so I'm showing him a clip, a little funny clip on my phone. You know, when you swipe up and go to the next video, some wild shit. He looked at me like, wow. And he's like, but yo, that's what, I mean, yeah, I love it because of that too. But nah, I'm just talking about how on Twitter, like, it's so much of, like, you be having to mute that shit. Like, you go on there, all you see is them talking about Duke. I'm like, yo, what do y'all do? Y'all got no lives?
But your algorithm is set to what you normally view, though. I mean,
If you like anything,
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. If you like,
all my shit is mostly boxing because I like a whole bunch of it's like a boxing Twitter space.
My shit is cycles, cars, construction, and big booty hoes.
I had to mute all the porn sites. It was too much.
Yo, you know what gets me is when it's just like post a thread of back shots, videos of straight dad. I'm like, hey yo, like come on, bro, like what's going on? At the end of the day, though, Twitter, I do love Twitter. That's my place, man. I don't, like I always go on there.
You'll see some wild stuff, though, man.
Bro, you see some wild stuff on there. Some wild, funny stuff. And like I said, that make my days better. A lot of times when I'm at work, you have a bad day, boy, you go on there, see some funny little thread or retweet or whatever, it make your day better. Like I said, then sometimes you see something else and it make your day better, too.
That's why your celibacy in it, because you sitting there minding your business, like, I could literally be like, all right, I fought, like, it literally happened yesterday. I'm sitting there in the car on lunch break. I'm looking at the iron worker I follow on Instagram. He's hanging a steel and all that.
Wow.
That's what they call it, hanging steel.
Wow.
I said pause.
I said pause. That's what you like doing?
I said, I'm a bricklayer. No.
You help him, don't you?
I'm sitting there, and then the next one I swipe up, and that's just how it happened.
What
how you say it? First one got the rabbit.
But you know what? You always got that weird bull. You know that like he like always like, look, bro, like yeah, should we in public or somewhere? You show me Twitter. Like, what are you doing, dog? But
see, I work with people like I work in that construction world, so they'll be talking about how hot their wife is. They'll be like, look at my wife. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see your wife. I'm telling you, people I work with differently. They'll be like, yo.
Yeah, y'all white dudes got chill with that, man.
Nah, but you know what it is? They don't know nothing about boundary. Like, that's just how they live. So
everything's
like,
open.
Like they be like, man, my wife's hot. And I'm like, I don't want to agree with you because I'm like, you know what I mean?
Talking about your wife.
So I be like, yeah. You're like, no, look, bro, look. They'd be her some workout attire or some shit. I'm like, why?
What if I just be like, yeah, she's fuckable.
But the thing is, you gotta watch that shit though, because he was like, yeah, come over. And this, you know.
Yeah, it's a whole little.
Yeah, give her a kiss.
Yeah, she in lingerie in the room. This nigga jerking off in the corner.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why it's too open, man. They too open with that shit. But I listen. I get what you're saying. But nah, man. I was saying I love Twitter, and all that. But all the drama on there, man, you be having to be like I said. Between all we've seen all week is the Duke shit, and then the
that streaming university shit was funny.
That shit was fire, yo.
He was like, that's my ball.
It's tough, yo. Shut up, man.
When he called DJ, he said, man, I don't even know where my ball at. He said, I know where she at.
On some real, Kai, what Kai did.
Shout out to Kai.
Yo, man, what he did for that, yo, like, man, you put your people on. You putting people that you know, younger streamers, some people I seen on there I never seen before, and then now I'll be looking at their videos and shit. Yo, you peeped that, right? Yo,
he a weirdo.
You're 40.
Yo.
38. She's 18.
He a weirdo.
And you know what's crazy?
He did that,
and this is why I be...
with Millie Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. All right, listen, we ain't gotta bring that. That was wild, too. He talking about he was DMing her, giving her boy advice. You're 40 years old. You've been out of boy age in a time. You are not a boy. You're not a boy no more. Like, yo, you shouldn't be giving nobody no boy advice, nothing. Like, you 40, bro.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be docs just like Michael Jackson and all them other niggas.
Epstein, yo. That's the new Diddler right there. Let me not do that. Because, I mean, that's wild.
Surviving Drake.
Don't say. What was you about to say? You about to say?
Free Diddy, man.
You know what?
You can't go to jail for being a freak. Yes, he was wrong for abusing Cassie. 30 mil for it. It's settled.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what case are they gonna stick with this nigga.
I don't think
abusing baby oil.
That's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, it just sounds like an abusive relationship.
Yeah, everything I've seen, it's not like they pushing for him to. It doesn't even. It's literally a trial of we gonna embarrass him.
He's not gonna get nothing. He gonna get some community service or some shit.
Yeah.
But it's to tarnish his name.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a we gonna embarrass you.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought you could speak in this lane, or you thought you can be in this lane? Nah, we're gonna embarrass you. It's all over. So we just gonna keep putting all the wild, freaky stuff you into out.
But see, now other people's skeletons is coming out.
Yeah.
Nah,
Usher, you next.
You said what?
Them concerts is weird. Usher, you next. Them concerts is weird, man.
Looking at cherry.
What's up with these cherries, bro?
Yeah,
I ain't hating. Listen, there's some bad Jones in there, but I'm like, bro, every time you're bringing in cherries, I'm like, and you got ties with Diddy. I'm like,
he got ties for real. That's what I said, man. It's a messy situation, but like you said, I ain't gonna say free him, but I don't think.
What he really in jail for?
Yeah, he's really not going for it.
If he's human trafficking, we all human trafficking. Because if we want to hit something bad enough, no, because I'm going by the terms.
I ain't with that. Go ahead.
Allegedly.
On GTA.
Only on GTA. Yeah. But think about it. Only on GTA. You know how many dudes see some shit somewhere and they fly him out? That's considered trafficking. The flight, they say if you bring somebody somewhere, you pay for a flight or travel
I can see that.
in order of having sex. Honestly, we're not going to Turks and Caicos to have a pina colada and come back home.
Yeah.
No, we gonna have pina coladas. I'm gonna pin your ass to the headboard. Like whatever. Come on now.
But you know what?
To their terms, that's human trafficking.
You know the freaking.
But then everybody human trafficking.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody who was single and really lived the life of being outside.
I ain't gonna lie. Telling another man to wipe his nut on like that come on, you
can't go to jail for that though.
Go to jail. You need to do at least 6 months.
He's gonna be happy. He's gonna be home.
When I heard that, I was like, yo, cause you know it'd be the random Instagram pages that posted something like, yo, they just making up anything. Then I like realized it was real, and I'm like, oh, yo, he really was a freak. Like, this is different. But at the end of the day, listen, he's a freak. He do what he do in his crib. That's his life. He do what he do. Now, I don't think, he should be, I agree with you to the extent he should be going to jail for it.
He shouldn't go to jail.
I do.
Now, like I said, the one beating up a woman and shit, yeah. Threatening people and all that, yeah. But like, we look at it like, all right, how many dudes out here we know have fought, shot at a dude, whatever the case may be, because he dealing with his joint.
Yeah.
Or his joint texting a dude.
Yeah.
But because it's Diddy, he set Kid Cudi car on fire. We know people that shot at people over some pussy. Yeah.
And you got niggas saying free them.
Come on now.
That's true.
She shouldn't have did that. She knew they was boys.
Speaking of shot at, I know you heard the little Meg story she told. Now,
oh my God.
I ain't even gonna play.
The dwarf jumped over and shot over the door, hit her in the foot.
The nigga's 5'3".
Anyway, what's crazy is that man almost lost his life, or if he did lose his life, and it's because of a woman being spiteful and manipulating the situation. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro.
I'm not gonna say he innocent, but when she told that story, that shit sound like, cause it just sounded like you listen. I always say when people really are telling a story of something they had traumatizing thing they had to go through, it's not really hard for them. They don't forget shit, it might be hard for them to talk about, but they don't forget and they don't.
No, because it happened to him.
Because it happened to him.
She's trying to think about what she's saying.
She's trying to think about now. You know, I heard people
free Tory, man.
Yeah. You know, I
free Diddy, free Tory.
All right.
Free both of them.
You sound really like Orlando right now. I don't know.
Free both of them, man.
The party's in jail.
Bro.
The party's
okay, yeah, he was all right. Diddy was wrong for blowing up kid credit card, threatening. But yeah, we know people like this every day.
Nah, that's
There's
true.
people we see in everyday life that do the same thing.
Do the same thing.
Don't even want to join, just don't want nobody else to fuck with her.
It's crazy because
he's fighting everybody, but he cheating on her.
It's crazy because
But why? Because Diddy's a billionaire.
It's crazy because we got bulls, we cool with that, and I'm not gonna, but that do weird, wild shit, and it's like, that's why I be looking at it like, yo,
niggas out here talking about they gonna kill themselves.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill myself. You go talk to somebody.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like my thing is this: when things happen, I don't look at it as the celebrity. I look at it as the person.
Yeah.
So this person may have a status or name and money, but he's human, bro. Yeah. That was his job. Yeah. Like, he beat her ass, whatever the case may be. He was wrong. But how many other women get their ass? You know what I mean? It's life. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but at the end of the day, you can't say, because they have clout, they have money, that they're not held to the same accountability as another human being. Yeah. But Tory's situation a little different. I don't know about that. I don't know. Her story just sound conflicted.
The story sound iffy, like I said.
Like I said, that man got poked 14 times, you know what I mean? And he in jail, so.
He didn't get poked 14 times.
They said 14, but he got stabbed up a couple
That video, you see on the video.
I didn't watch the video.
Oh, him bleeding, walking? I'm sorry, you got punched. If you got stabbed up 14 times, you're not like that. Like, he was definitely fucked up. But like,
it depends on what he stabbed him with too.
Yeah, that's true.
They said he stabbed him in his neck and in the back of his head. Though. That's the crazy part. Like,
bro, you wouldn't have been walking down the hall like that. So, but hey, man, listen, Tory, we hope I hope everything good with him. Cause I'm a fan of Tory. I still fuck with his music and all that. Hold on. This is
that toxic ass album that's gonna come out gonna be fire.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Fire.
Crazy, and all y'all
25 tracks of pure heat.
Pure heat. This is another thing too. I want. Because I see people, because that speaking of that, when he come out, he making music. Now people act like you can't listen to their music, their old music, or whatever, because they did something foul. Yo, when is this thing? Because I'm being real, I still listen to R. Kelly.
Perfect. I was about to say it. Perfect example. So people say, oh, you really listen to R. Kelly, but Drake just followed an 18-year-old.
And it's been mad allegations.
I'm never not playing R. Kelly, bro.
What? Now, granted, I know.
Oh, if you got your mom, your sisters, I got 9 of them. 9 sisters. I'm still bumping R. Kelly.
Still bumping R. Kelly.
Because I'm saying though, because Aaron Hall did the same thing, and he does the same shit. Aaron Hall, dude from Guy, you got Keith. Keith. There's no allegations on Keith, but the music, the words that people say in their music.
You may be young, but you ready.
Come on, like. I don't know, man. It's a lot of people in that circle.
They pick and choose.
And you know he's my favorite rapper ever, but Hov was messing with young. Like, it's a mad rappers and artists that was into wild shit. But you ain't gonna stop. I said people pick and choose. And at the end of the day, it's music. Everybody interprets music differently. So obviously, I'm not interpreting music as in.
You gotta separate the music from. You got the artist, the artistry from
their character,
the human. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's what I be saying.
Come on.
That's what it is.
We all love Michael Jackson, but he still slept in the bed with kids. Now, granted, did he abuse them kids? Did he sexually assault them? That's another thing.
Why would you want to sleep with kids?
But that's still a question. You still in the bed with your drawers on with kids.
And I feel like that because, like, all right, mom coached that softball game, and they were like, oh, you're Miss Dawn's, Coach Dawn's son, whatever. And like, the little girl looked me in my face. I turned away. I don't even feel comfortable looking at her. You feel me? Like, a little girl, like, she talking to me, and she, like, get kind of like, damn, you ain't paying me no mind. Like, no, I'm not trying to be rude, but, girl, we are not kin. I'm not even cool. I'm not cool with your dad. Nothing like that. I don't even know your name.
I got scared one time. I was working in security at a school dance. This is middle school. There was this little white girl. She came up to me. She grabbed my hand because she wanted me to walk her to her. I guess her dad was picking up early from the dance. I'm like, yo, it feels weird for me. You're not my kin. You're not my little cousin or my daughter or my niece, nothing like that. And it's just, I don't know. I just feel weird. Plus, there's cases out there with security guards messing with. I was like, I can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Eric's like, not me.
You're not pinning no shit on me, bro. Making me looking weird.
I ain't gonna lie, you know, and that's another thing where like you might see somebody walking, you be like, you don't even want to look because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You be like, bro, I don't even want to look. She kid, whatever. Like I don't need like, you know what I'm saying? Where
I get weirded out. Because, like I said, kids like they'll come up and talk to you, look you dead in your shit like this, and I'll be like. I don't know. And they'll look at the sky. Like one time, it happened. Like the school I'm building, we're building 3 additions at Cape May. So the high school girls walking by, they had a gym class where they walk. It's like a track basically, but it's not a track. Yeah. So I'm out there working, and she walked by. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" So I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" You know what I mean? Hit her with the. She said something else, and she just like kept trying to continue the conversation. So I just like turned and looked at her like. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Nah, my bad. Like, I ain't mean it like that." But I'm like, "You're a kid. Why are you even trying to?" I'm a stranger. Mm-hmm. But it's different. Like back in the day, you know, when we were younger and shit like that, I don't think it was as common for, especially girls, especially us. I mean, we ain't talk to strangers. Nah. We were boys. Yeah. But for teenage women and shit, younger women to just hold a conversation with an adult is just like. What are you doing? Like, you feel me? And I feel like that. And I looked at her and she was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you." I'm like, "Nah, you good, but you going to class right now. Yeah. I'm building your school. Like, what are you?" I got creeped out. Like, I was like, "Nah, see, it's the way of the world now. Everything can change, man." But that's my thing. Like, look at the shit that's going on, and people try to boycott certain people, shit like that. It's like, the way the world is different. Like,
yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't listen. That's what I say. I see it. I'm be real. And Eric Duke, you can be real. Everybody can act like, but you see a little, you know, you see a shorty walk by, you look like, nah. You see her with her mom, you like, oh, no, never mind. Because
or you ride it like, or you go in the store.
Yeah,
or you come out the store, you walk, you doing something, and then you're like, "Damn, who that? Oh shit, she got a book bag."
And that's that's the issue with how like presenting too. Like y'all letting y'all letting your daughters walk around here wearing anything. So, you don't really be knowing. And
your mom and you shouldn't have matching outfits.
Exactly. You shouldn't. I shouldn't be able to. I shouldn't look at you and don't know yet. Like, you should be in a kid's place. You shouldn't be dressing and wearing this like you're an adult. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Because it's ridiculous. You shouldn't be dressing like your older cousins, your older sisters, stuff like that. Like, no. So it'd be like, you be like, oh, and then you be like, oh, nah, hold on, nah.
They should do it just for their own safety as well.
Their own safety and
if you're respecting your safety, because there's a lot of creeps out there too that take advantage of them. And it's like you're putting yourself right there in that right in.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a wild story. I remember prom my senior year. This boy I graduated with. So we all handing our tickets or whatever, or who we're bringing with us for our plus ones for prom. So he puts his in, and the teacher was like, "Oh, who's this?" He was like, "Oh, this is my girlfriend, whatever." And the teacher was like, "Oh, she goes to this school?" He's like, "Oh, nah." So I'm like, "Oh, he probably go to Williamstown or one of them other high schools." So she like, "What school does she go to?" She said, "Mind you, he's a senior. He older than me. I graduated. I was 17. He's like 19." She was like, "Oh, she's in 8th grade." Yo, the teacher looked at him and was like, "Oh, no, you can't do this." Like, she straight told him, like, "No, you can't do this." And he's like, "What you mean?" She was like, "She's not even in high school. You can't do this." And he's like, "Well, why not?" And I'm looking at him like.
But she would have said, "That's fucked up."
Yo, I was like, yo. And this is what I be saying, like, yo, listen. It's some sicko.
Let's keep it real, E. Yeah. How many times did somebody that graduated a year or two ago come pick the girl up?
Yo, bro, this nigga got a car.
She flirt with you all day. Yeah. And then they come.
That's the worst. Yo, that's the worst feeling ever.
I'm still on the bus.
You put in work all day, and you walking her out, and you think she going to her dad's car, and she going to her man's car. And you like, wait, whoa. Like,
he clapping her out. You sitting here writing love notes.
Bro, all he doing
as soon as she get in the car.
Walking her to lunch, walking down, sitting with her, all this stuff.
She eating that shit up in the wheel. Like, that's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
This morning, hey, boy, hey, bitch.
Yo, I'll never forget, when I was at my senior year, too, another crazy moment. We was in homeroom. This is why I say, yo, my school that shit was weird going there. And I don't, but we was in homeroom, this white girl I knew. She brought her man. Her man was like 24. She brought him to school. He walked in because, we all walk in. They don't like check us in or know nothing. We just all walk. Yo, we was in a homeroom, and I remember
So he's in class with y'all.
bro, shout out my boy Lynn. We was sitting in homeroom. We like, yo, who is this nigga? Because he's sitting right next to us. We like, yo, he just sitting here. We never saw him. So we like, but she kept talking to him, whatever. She was like, oh, that's my boyfriend. We like, all right, I never seen him before. Maybe he in a higher grade. Bro, he was 24 years old. He went like 2 periods until they realized that he was going to all her classes. Then they called the cops, all that. I said, bro, yo, we got some weird motherfuckers out here. But this is what I'm saying, though.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was wild, bro. It was wild. This
nigga went back to school with no books, no nothing.
He sat at he was just smiling. He's smiling. We talking.
So the teacher ain't say nothing for the first 2 periods?
The homeroom teacher, you know they don't care. Homeroom is
they
homeroom.
just trying to get y'all
They
out
just
the way.
trying to get, all right, yo, y'all get out. We went to the first market. We went to first class. It was I think it was like one of them little like extra class you had to take like whatever, and I think it was like sociology or something like that. And he didn't say no. He didn't care. It was like don't start. I wanted no slow classes. Don't start that.
He said one of them extra classes.
Don't start that. Don't start that slow class shit. So we was in one of those extra classes, and he went through the class. Teacher ain't say nothing. Then we got the English. That's what it was like. All right, teacher was like, oh.
So you went to a regular class?
Yeah, it was an extra. All right,
yeah, I'm fucking with you.
I was about to say no. I know you're joking, but because I forget what the classes was called. Like they were like the extra. I forget what they were called. Like bro, it's been a while. I've been out of school.
Ain't been that far.
It's been 8 years. 8 years is a long time.
It's been 8 years already?
Yeah, bro, I graduated 2017. It's been what?
No, that's wild though. Like, how did you just go to class?
Bro, he just went to this. He was sitting there, but he kept cheesing. That's why Lynn was like, "Yo, what's wrong with this nigga?" Like, we sitting in class, and we just
he wanted to get caught.
He I think he really did. I think he just did that shit. He felt cool. He wasn't cool in school, so now he the big bro of everybody. So he feeling cool, but you ain't nobody big bro because you just.
Was anybody talking to him?
We was like, because they was talking, and we all sat at each other. We knew we never saw him before, so we thinking he a new kid. So he weird. He got all gothic shit on it. So we like,
oh, he a weirdo.
Yeah, we like, who is this?
I'd have been friends with him too. He might shoot that bitch up.
So I ain't say nothing to him. Well, listen, I ain't say nothing to him.
I'm shooting you first.
He talking shit. I'm shooting you first. Nah, but yo, that's what I said. You never know, man. It's a lot of weird stuff going on.
That's just crazy.
Like I said, I remember, when that first shooting happened, when Sandy Hook and all that. I remember, bro. It was like. Bro, schools wasn't playing. Like, you remember, well, you graduated, you old nigga. But me and E was still in school, and they was having all the...
Her bitch lied to me.
What?
Bitch tried to tell me that this is like my sophomore year. Nah, freshman year. This bitch lied and said that one of her little sisters was in Sandy Hook and got shot and killed.
Yo.
Lied and told the teacher, too.
Bro.
And the teacher believed her.
Bro,
then they found out she was lying.
Motherfuckers used to lie so
I bet her pussy good.
I don't know.
But yeah, we was in high school. That's the thing, yo. Everybody used to lie. They used to be a whole bunch of fake.
There's a difference. You talk about everybody lie.
I mean, yeah, everybody. I'm talking about the cabin. Like niggas used to be like, "Yo, I'm throwing a party. Chris Brown gonna be there." Like shit like that. Niggas used to be.
I remember when niggas used to say
Yo,
Young
you
Money.
remember that one?
Yeah, I remember when they said Young Money was coming.
Yo, yes.
And then Lil Chucky came.
They used to say, we got Lil Wayne coming, Gilly the Kid.
Nah, what's the dude that said, I smart V cars with the retard? Yeah, man.
That was a big thing when we was younger, though. They used to be lying. Like, used to be like, and they used to get all hype, like, yo, Lil Wayne, yo, they said we go to a party and it's some local Jersey rapper or dancer or whatever. You be like, all right, bro, come on. But that was the times though. But nah, man. Like I said, it was definitely some weird shit going on in them schools them early years. Like I said, that boy, I don't know how he didn't catch a case from that. But nah, man. I was gonna say, what y'all getting into for the rest of the week, man? How's it looking? What y'all prediction on tonight's game?
I got the Pacers still in game 1.
I think they are too.
I don't think that light skinned brother his hot streak is here. I feel like he's having the run Jason Tatum had, or everything just going right.
Well, it's a little different because Tatum had the best team.
But I feel like that the offensive weapons that Oklahoma has, they like New York.
Yeah,
they can lock New York down. And I feel like New York just, if they can't get some easy shit off, they couldn't score.
Yeah.
Oklahoma's it's a different beast.
I ain't gonna lie, it's so hard to beat at home, yo.
Yeah,
The
Oklahoma,
defense
yeah.
is like crazy.
Yeah, Oklahoma is they definitely,
They're so hard to beat at home,
bro. They got guards, bro. Caruso, they got too many guards. That's what I said. If Hallie, I'm being real with you. I don't, I always had a hatred for Hallie because I'm a Dame fan.
I feel like Cat overrated too. I meant to say that last time.
I mean, yeah, I think that's been a stipulation.
I feel like if he can't play bully ball, his game, he's not
They
effective.
ain't even bully balls. Niggas if they don't let him just get his way, like
Bully ball.
Well, yeah, bully ball. But I'm talking about like, they set up shit for him where he should get his little open threes and open looks. When somebody really key in on him, he don't get those open looks.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like everybody was like, as soon as the series is over, everybody was blaming Cat. Cat had a big part in it, but so did Brunson. Because they had to take him out in fourth quarters because this nigga's defensively a liability.
Bad. Yeah, he's just so bad.
Cat can't play defense really either though.
Yeah.
See, that's where Minnesota is saving because you have Rudy. Like, even though Rudy, I mean, let's be real, Rudy. That's the I told you, big for no reason. That's his nickname. So, but he had Rudy, he had Niles Reed, so they can kind of like, all right, Cat don't play D, but they got other bigs they can throw at people. Now you the only big man. I mean, Mitchell Robinson, but Mitchell, he
played all right though to me.
He played all right, but you can't have him in at the same time. That was the thing. And Tom don't like, Tom like small ball. He don't like two bigs on the court. So it just was, I don't know. Like I said, you see they was in the club though. That shit was, they was in the club. You see that picture? Yeah. They was in the club after they lost. That shit was
they ain't made the Eastern Conference in like since I was 3 years old. So
yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't win nothing. Yeah,
they was New York. I knew they were going to lose.
They were 2 games away from making it to the finals.
Not for real.
That's worth something.
I guess.
Shit, Indiana ain't been there since what? How long? Reggie Miller, right?
I don't think they went with Reggie. Did they win? They went to a finals with Reggie?
Yeah, remember? Okay. See, and you know what's crazy? It was like, I seen 5 championships. The first championship Kobe won, it was against Pacers.
That's the first one. I said I seen the ones after.
I lied.
I seen the third one.
Clock it, nigga.
I seen the third one.
You seen the one against the Celtics, and they're on.
Don't start this.
Oh, my fault. Against the Magic. My bad.
Don't start this. Didn't you say you wasn't a Meek Mill fan, but you used to listen to Meek Mill?
How does go to Meek Mill?
And that's a lie, too, because I didn't listen to Meek Mill, bro.
Because he always be trying to throw like, because you ain't do. He did, nigga.
No, I didn't. I ain't started listening to Meek Mill till, what, DC4?
Oh, the cat, boy, the cat. But
Cap. I didn't know Dreams and Nightmares till I got out of high school. That's how crazy it is. This nigga.
I mean, he made sense, though, because you didn't know Indiana.
First of all, that was the first series. I didn't know that one. Yeah, I was just born. But by the third time they won, the three-peat, nigga, I was 4 years old. I was sitting on the couch.
You didn't.
Hey,
no, you
man,
didn't.
That's what I assume I was at.
Yeah.
That's where I assume I was at. I was on the couch watching my team win. I was born a Lakers fan. I came out a Lakers fan, man. Sorry to tell you.
You said you were a Kobe fan and became a Lakers fan. You used to be capping, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was born a Lakers fan. Lakers running my
blood. Who else
blood.
was a Lakers fan for you? You be a Lakers fan.
Nobody. Actually, I just became a fan myself. Sadly, I became a Jets fan because your dad.
Yeah.
That was the worst mistake ever. I should have taken him off the.
No, we can't go by his football teams.
Bro, here we go. You're just as bad as me.
Hey, I don't watch football. You watch football.
I've been a Jets fan for years.
I'm talking about when he was a kid. This nigga was.
He was
a Chiefs fan.
Nah, he wasn't.
He's a Patriots fan.
Bro.
Nah, he was a Patriots fan. Then you was a.
Whoa, I was never a
Yes,
Pats.
he was.
But not the Pats. Y'all tripping.
Finish.
My bad, coach.
For a minute, you did like the Patriots.
No, I didn't.
Let me finish.
Stop
and
Patriots.
you was Tennessee Titan for a little bit.
That was my dad, yeah.
Yeah, you was Tennessee Titan for a little bit.
Chargers.
Because Damian Thomas.
Every birthday cake was different.
And I'm going to tell you what's real. LT was my favorite. That's still my favorite.
Thompson was nice.
My favorite running back ever. My favorite player, probably favorite player ever.
Yeah.
When he went to the Jets, and OGE, of course, was like, "Yeah, we got Damian Thompson. Why don't you be a Jets fan?" And they and I just like, well, LT, my favorite player, stop becoming a Jets. Yes, I love sucking me to be a Jets fan. And
Same thing with the Sixers, man. I should have been a Celtics fan. Should have been a Celtics fan, man.
Celtics, I don't know. You should have been a Celtics fan because
I like the Big Three. I had the loyalty because I was an AI fan.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, KG be talking crazy, but that nigga got punched in the mouth.
Oh, yo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just watched something when he was on the podcast. He was talking,
yeah,
you like, y'all young, y'all saw this, and that. You talking crazy. And I'm like, bro, you got punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
And let's not forget.
On national TV.
He wasn't soft on the court.
Not even just.
He got punched in the mouth on national
TV. Bro,
TV.
it's not even just forget that.
He wasn't soft on the court.
No, let's be real. He was running away from that fade with Melo, too. Melo, when he said that shit about
when it come to fighting, toughness, nah. On the court, and he was a dog.
But everything he say is on some tough fight.
We was out there, we was out there in the trench.
Talk like Maxwell with Max. That's what I'm getting at. Like, KG, he cool. He old head. I get it. He gonna share his opinion on shit, but how aggressive he be talking. I'm like, national TV.
Yeah, definitely did though.
Walked up, clocked you. You said.
Yeah.
Like I can see it not messing your money up, nothing like that. But you got like how Melo pressed you.
Nobody.
That's why Paul Pierce my dog. When Paul Pierce, he would say them dudes dogs. He said they poodles. Yo, Paul Pierce, man, that's my dog. He say what he say. Yo, he say whatever he want to say. Man.
I hated his game, but bro, he scored.
Nah, yeah, he played
like a turtle.
He played like a I used to always say Paul played like a big nigga. He was like a fat boy that played. He wasn't fat. He just played like a fat nigga. Paul was nice, man.
He was clutch as hell.
He was just a nut. I was a nut right there, but. You know, like I said, bro. You know you be right with KG and Steven. Steven Jackson, that's another one, bro. Steven Jackson, he always talking about hood. I just hate niggas that always got to bring
Steve got wrecked though.
But he always bringing the hood shit. Like, everything's not about.
He's a hood dude though.
I mean, I don't be want to hear that shit all the time though.
I get it, but
you're a basketball player. You're not a.
Yeah, like you, like right.
But Steve got wrecked though.
I mean, you right in a sense, I guess, but come on.
That's like Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes, he known to catch a feed.
Yeah, but Matt don't just evolve everything into that though.
Yeah,
Matt, like he be kind of keeping it. You know, this is Steven. He just always bring They can have somebody that's super duper uptight, everything, great individual, never had nothing to do with none of that, and they still try. Well, you know, back in the day when I was in the street, this like nigga, nobody cares, bro. Like this, I don't know.
They say that act back in the day shit.
Yeah,
nigga.
they the back in the day shit like nobody. But
you might want to hear about your war story.
He said, "Fight, kiss these niggas."
Nah, like that shit. I don't know, man. But KG do be talking crazy though.
No, I just
he one of the goats though, man.
Nah, KG
had game. I'm not saying KG didn't have game, but it's just he just always on some super aggressive shit, and I'll be like,
yeah,
I can't get that highlight clip out my head. Every time he be like, yeah, I'll be like,
Melo, Peeler, the one that punched him,
yeah,
Antonio McDice,
yep,
few niggas, yeah, Tony McDice. I don't want to fight that nigga neither. Heard up, that look like he headbutts niggas like nah.
Oh man, for real, nah, that's crazy.
They can poke you in the eye. So
no, it was really good. He was a dog, and you probably went one of the Zebo.
Bro, yeah. There's a lot of crash outs, bro. When we came up,
power forwards was it.
It was a lot of crash out dudes that nobody wanted to fuck with.
But that's when you had two big man game.
Yeah.
You had a real power forward.
You had Gasol brothers. Mm-hmm. You had Gasol. You had LaMarcus Aldridge. You had Greg Oden. He didn't get hurt.
Yeah, Mark Stoudemire.
You feel me? They always had the two big.
Wallace, Ben Wallace.
When I look,
the game was different.
When I look back at teams in that time, I'd be really surprised Memphis never got a ring. That team.
That's when niggas really ran plays though.
Mike, Rudy, Zebo, bro. Tony coming off the bench. Tony locked whoever up.
Yeah. Who they have? OJ Mayo, right?
Oh, bro, their team was nice, bro.
Rudy Gay.
Yeah, Rudy was. Rudy was like that.
Mike.
It was
Rudy Gay.
Tony Allen.
Top defensive player, all team. I don't know how many times he got that
the
shit.
lockup. And he got a shot good at that time because his shit used to be broke.
Gasol. I'm missing one. OJ Mayo, Rudy Gay, Mike,
they had
Marc Gasol. They had some other dude on the bench too.
Yeah, that team was nice, though. That's one team. I ain't gonna lie.
That's like Melo with Denver, though. Why Melo ain't get one?
Nah, I knew they weren't gonna get one.
Melo had that squad.
Melo had a squad, but Melo my dog. But Melo was the definition of a dog of the dog that didn't. It's like when it wasn't his. You know what I'm saying? Like not trying to throw no shade, but Melo was to get the bucks, get his bread, and be Melo. He never like when he went to the Knicks. Melo could have took a little bit of a pay cut to get a couple people there. Melo didn't give a fuck. Pay me, I'm gonna come out here score 60, go to the playoffs, we're gonna lose. It is what it is. Like that's how it was. Like he never really like where Bron is gonna wiggle a little bit so he can get stars there. Like that Melo.
He had no star power where LeBron was like, when did he ever take a pay cut? He ain't taking a pay cut now for Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, that was stupid though. It was stupid, but he did it.
And that was he already won at that point.
Yeah, it's true.
He ain't doing it now. This is a perfect time to do it.
He can't do it though.
Yes, he can. He can take a pay cut.
Not when because if you're all NBA, certain statures you can't take that much of a pay cut. He might be able to take a little.
He can do what the fuck he want. This nigga's LeBron James, bro.
You right.
He's LeBron James.
He might take a pay cut so his son can be on the team still.
He got Bron on there. He got Bronny on there. That's how much star power he got.
Don't talk about that little bit.
That's how much star power he got.
You know what's crazy, man? you know, I was a big advocate for it because ain't nothing doper than that. Like, you dad get to play with his son. When that nigga hit the court, yo.
Shit.
Yo, what that nigga Bubba say? When he said that the white get to the free throw line, trash, straight up. Yo, I was
He's going to have to convert his game to strictly guard. He's going to be a Chris
No,
Paul.
no. He's going to have to be a he's going what Gary Payton's son did. How Gary Payton's son, he was in college, he did all this, but then he got to the league, you want that, you know. And what Gary Payton's son do just became a defensive dude. He just straight defense for the Warriors. That year they won a chip. That's all he was. He guarded the best player. Every time he guarded their guards, he tried to lock down their guards. That's what he needed to do. Athletic, young player that can play defense, occasionally shoot, go up for dunks, rebounds, stuff like Josh Hart. He could be a Josh Hart. I don't know. He don't
know if he got the hustle like
Josh Hart hustle different, but you know he could try to mold his game after something like that. You're not gonna be no star and all that. But try to mold your game after somebody.
His little bro gonna be all right though.
Yeah, I think what's his name? Bryce.
Bryce.
I think Bryce gonna be good. Yeah.
How you think Melo's son gonna be?
Yo,
he going to Syracuse.
Yo,
I believe so.
I ain't gonna lie. Watch that.
Gilbert's son.
Gilbert, Gil, and Melo's son are the two. I think they gonna be the two. Kyan and Gil's son, they gonna be the two.
The way he was scoring on Katie and them,
bro. Yeah,
somebody in the draft. He's a guard from Cali. Is Pages Stojakovic's son. He nice too.
Yo, yeah, Paige stay up. He's nice too. Yeah, bro. I think Kyan Gil's son gonna be nice. Stojakovic's son gonna be nice. There's a couple of them. Like I said, you know, it's something with your, you know. I know your Sixers. Y'all about to might get East Bailey.
Man, fuck them niggas, man. I'm done.
Show some love to your team.
Fuck the Sixers, bro. I'm done.
Every Sixers fan saying the same thing.
I might just be a Celtics fan. I might just wait a white flag.
I think you rode the Sixers long enough.
I didn't had enough pain and stress in my life.
So I can lead the Jets?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I wish I could, but I couldn't.
I don't even have a favorite team right now, other than football.
Yeah, I know.
And that's because of Unc.
Yeah,
that ain't even.
See, I chose the wrong uncle. If y'all don't know, our other uncle's a Chiefs fan, and I chose the.
Well, we both were struggling because.
Stop. The Chiefs been good for the past 10 years. Even when y'all had Alex Smith, they was still good. They wasn't great, but y'all were still good.
Even
bro.
Back in the day, y'all had Larry Johnson.
But we
bro, I've seen 3.
Yeah, we had star players.
Nigga,
Priest Holmes. You had Larry Johnson.
I've seen 3 years my entire life to just being good. 3 years. The 1 year remark when we beat the Pats and we almost went to the chip and Big Ben got us up out of there. The year where we had Fitzmagic and
the butt fumble.
3 years. 3 years. That's all I got to see of my team being good. That's what I'm saying, bro. I've been through it all, bro. I've been where we trade our star player for scraps just because he thinks. Like
we're rebuilding.
Yeah, we're rebuilding. Like I done been through it all, bro. Mike McCann and all those GMs that, bro, I've been through it all. So that's why I be like, yo, the day my team, I tell everybody, listen, y'all can talk all this shit now. The day my team win, niggas gonna block me, cause I'm telling you, I'm talking crazy. Day my team win, then my team win, I can officially lead them niggas straight up. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm just saying, I have all rights to. But nah, man. Yeah, man, it's something. I get what you. You know, if you want to lead the Sixers,
I am.
Come to the Lakers.
Huh?
Come to the Lakers. You already got
going to the Lakers.
Why you ain't going to the Lakers? You already got the Lakers jersey on.
I don't like LeBron.
You don't like LeBron? This ain't Bron team. This Luka team now. What you talking?
I don't like Luka fat ass either.
You don't like Luka?
No, he's a fat bitch that complains all the time and don't play defense. He's nice as hell, but he don't guard and he complains all the time. He foul beats. I don't like that.
There's a lot of niggas that don't play guard and complain all the time.
And him? He's a drill cone.
Nigga, you said Celtics. That's yo. Bro, you said
practice playing basketball like drills doing like yo.
You said Celtics. Celtics the same thing though. Tatum guard. Tatum bitch the whole time though.
He'll guard though.
Yeah, he do play defense. I can tell you that. You ain't gonna see a nigga for 2 years, so go ahead and be a Celtics fan.
Yo, Jaylen Brown got what's it called? Pregnant?
What the badge on from the W?
Vanessa Bryant?
No. What?
You got who?
Google it.
That's fake news.
It's fake, bro.
That's what I'm asking.
That's fake. If Jaylen Brown did that, yo.
Hold on.
Bro, that guy
got who pregnant though?
Vanessa
Kobe's wife?
Put Vanessa Bryant pregnant. It might have just been some fake shit.
Yeah, it's some fake shit. Hell no. That would have been on Twitter everywhere.
Bro, that would have been everywhere.
I'll put past nobody.
Nah. Yeah, but they would have been.
That would have been headline news.
They'd have been tarnished her name, bro. Don't think yo. They would have killed her, bro. They'd have been like being bro.
It's a wild rumor though.
It's a wild.
It's not Vanessa Bryant though. That would have been crazy, yo.
Bro. Don't say nothing like that. You gotta, don't say nothing like
His
that.
heart hurt.
Don't say nothing like, yeah, I'm gonna beat, man, that's my dog, man.
I can't do.
You can't say,
Come on, man.
you can't say nothing like that, bro.
My bad, Kobe.
You can't
I'm
say,
telling you, that Raw song come on with Drake.
I mean, nigga, you did cheat, but I mean,
why? See, now you sound like the white motherfuckers on Fox. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit.
Don't do that, bro.
Man, wanna get
rest
some
in peace.
skins.
Rest in peace.
Nah, that's another thing too. You know, Kobe, my boy, but because he passed away, we don't gotta like. I'm not talking about his wrongdoings, but like when people be talking, like you can't say nothing bad about his like stats or anything. Niggas be like they get like hurt, and it's like, yo, that was my favorite player. But I know Kobe was a chucker. He had years where he just shot just anything, and his numbers was.
He had
Nah, his team was
His team was ass, but
Kobe was another one. A couple years he had 40 shot attempts a game.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But then when you say that, people like you can't say that. Like why can't I?
One time I said 35 for 50.
That's why that was my dog, because that's different. Because like I said, you know, I don't give a fuck about nothing. That was the definition of don't give a fuck.
Nah,
That-
he really didn't.
He really was the definition of not giving a fuck. He shot the ball. If he missed it, he walked to the bench. Niggas talking about, why you pass to me? Nigga, fuck out of here. And keep it pushing. He pass you the ball.
Think about it. He had Smush Parker.
Yo.
Nigga had Luke Walton.
I really regret though them not letting him get Chris Paul. He'd have never got hurt.
He had never got hurt, and I really think he would have got another ring. Maybe another two. And I think Chris Paul, you know, that's one person. Chris Paul get a lot of hate. Bro, Chris Paul.
Top 5 greatest point
Top
guard.
5 greatest point guard. I wish that year the Suns, they won a ring. I really did. I wish the year were Harden, him and Harden would have won a ring. I think they would have, if they didn't get hurt, they would have beat the Warriors. So, man, it sucks, but that's my dog though. But yeah, we about to wrap this one up because yeah, we got people's trying to get us up out of here. You know,
Eviction note.
hurry up and buy.
Yeah.
So, but all right, man, it's another episode, man. We'll see y'all on the next one. Tomorrow. Y'all ready?
Gang.
Ready for
Gang.
tomorrow? Ready for tomorrow?
Oh,
Damn, that was terrible. All right, man. Well, that's episode 3.
Get off my head.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
You cut it off?
No, I ain't cut it off.
If he don't never put cream on his skin, he be bulletproof.
All right, man. So that's on episode 3 for y'all. We'll catch y'all tomorrow on the next one, man. Love y'all, man. Y'all be safe.